What's up guys, Dricus Du Plessis here, UFC Middleweight Champion of the World, and we are chopping it up in the United Center at Queenie's Supper Club. I guess in fight camp you're hungry, so you have a better appreciation of food and how it's prepared. And also when you watch these cooking shows, I think being a chef is one of the hardest jobs in the world. Just that high pressure situation. I love anything that has to do with high pressure and low margin forever. It's the improvements that you're going to show from the first day of your fight camp start, those 3 months, to the last day. It's very satisfying to see the hard work that you've put in pay off at the end of the day. You feel unstoppable. Preparing for a fight, I think any sports person would understand this. When there's a time to work and there's a time to play. I'm a very, very firm believer in balance. I like my beers as much as the next guy. When it's time to put your head down, when it's time to focus, when it's time to prepare for a fight, all that goes out the window. There's no excuse for anything but greatness, and if you do not make that sacrifice, you will pay the price come fight night. MMA was developed because a wrestler would say he would beat a boxer, and a boxer would say I would beat a kickboxer, or jiu-jitsu would say we are the best. And that's such a long question, because martial arts in every region of the world is different. Every country, every region of the world has their own style. I try to take away from all these martial arts and see something that works, because every martial art has their flaws, every martial art has their strong point. All of these things have pros and cons, and it's up to you and your coaches. And I guess that's what makes champions, is who puts what together the best. Yeah, I mean, becoming a champion, staying a champion, I think it's all the same. Your mindset. How bad do you want it, and what are you willing to sacrifice to get it? I think that is my secret recipe. The fact that there's nothing I will not do to be the greatest. Anybody that's been in a warm-up in the locker room with me, other fighters, they always look at us warming up and they go, do you always warm up like this? I need to get into that fight before I get out there. I need to get some punches in the face. I need to feel what it's gonna feel like out there. I can't go out there and, take my first punch of the night out there in the octagon. I do my best work when I've already been tired, when I've already been pushed, and then I go out there, I get into a rhythm, I get into a flow. To stay cool in the cage is very, very hard. It's not a conscious decision. When I'm in there, I'm not thinking stay cool. I'm not thinking do this. It just happens. If you are not mentally prepared for the pressure and the stakes at hand. When things start to get tough in there, they get really tough. And it's up to you to change that momentum, because when the momentum is against you, it's really hard to change that. And to stay cool, well, I mean, that's instinct and muscle memory. That is all about what happens in that gym. Sticking to the game plan, sticking to what work, having the team around you like I do. My coaches, my team around me, who I trust 100%. And if you don't have a team that you can 100% trust, you are with the wrong team. I'm looking forward at fighting at United Center, because it's a historic place where many, many sports legends have been born. Many sports legends have practiced their purpose. I'm looking to do the same and cement my legacy and be remembered forever. It would start with a beer, another beer, and a third beer, and then some pizza. That would be it. That's a very good question. The middleweight division right now is looking very, very good. There's not an ounce of me that is not giving 100% focus on the fight at hand. The whole world can end after this fight for me. I don't care. The only thing I care about is walking out of here on the 16th of August victorious, defending my belt, doing it for me, my team, my country, my family, and going out there and proving that I'm the greatest.